Hey everyone, let's go outdoors. Today, we're on Spring Lake. We just came off the boat ramp now. There's some ducks, by the way. And there's some rather large turtles behind me, but you wouldn't be able to see them on camera. But it goes in there. It is Spring Lake because it is a spring-fed lake. So this is a little small cove we go to where we get to the main lake, but it's not very big at all. I don't know the size, but it might be 50 acres. Guys, oh, we just lost whatever it was. I had to go to look at, and he was right below the boat, but he just spit us. I'm throwing the right thing. I'm actually throwing a lipless crankbait, the Strike King Red Eye Shad, and this is the one that actually doesn't have red eyes. It's white and gray, and it definitely matches the hat and the illusion, I guess you could say. It's a nice day out. We just had the hurricane roll by us yesterday. We didn't even get any rain. We got some wind, but not like bad wind. Closer to the shore, did get a good amount of wind and some rain too. But where we are in Rhode Island, we're almost at the point to where you are as far away from the ocean, but still in the state of Rhode Island as you can be, in the northwest corner here. It's a very pretty area, not very highly populated. Oh, we're on. I definitely set the hook that time. Come on, guy. You don't seem like you're very big, but you're going to be my first spring lake fish. I don't want to say it like that, but... Hey, we got you. No! No! This is how close I was to him. Hold on, here we go. I know I set that hook good. We got to see him, though. Little tiny guy, he was... Well, we'd be lucky if he was pushing half a pound. But we got one under the boat, one 6 inches from actually being on the boat. Let's see what we can do with the next one. Maybe we can get actually into the boat. That is the goal, right? Catch the fish, not just, hey, let's fight. Oh, your gun, go ahead. I gotta tell you, like I said, I've never caught a fish here. But those are my only bites too, so even just getting those bites and not actually catching the fish, I'm already having a great day here. I'll take it. I got to see that fish really close. I must be pretty scary looking though, because he jumped right off. Yeah, this current is bringing us directly to the other side of the pond, and so far I've only had to adjust barely. We're going to do this whole perimeter before we have to turn when we get to the beach. The beach is literally directly straight ahead. You see those two yellow things, that's maybe a quarter of the way, or maybe a third of the way to where the beach actually is. I know the GoPro camera is not very good for long distance, so we'll get to it soon. And it doesn't sound like we're actually going to work to get there. We're just going to fish to get there. Now there's a pontoon directly on the other side of the lake from me over there. It's slowly going. A lot of places, a lot of people around these places, or a lot of the ponds around here and the people there do a lot of that. Just jump on the pontoon and go for a nice little stroll in the water. Which seems great. I'd really love to live on a lake just for that reason. Of course, I'd rather go fishing personally, but sometimes just boating is fun too. Even sometimes just kayaking is fun without fishing. But I don't think I've actually done that at all this whole year. know what I'm gonna do? Are we recording? Yeah, cool. I am going to match the hatch. They always tell you to do that, right? Match the hatch, man. Should just be customary and known at this point. So when I came in and I actually saw a bunch of shad, which is the only the second place I've ever seen it around here, by the way. White shad, I might add. Let's use this guy. These are all the same swim baits, but I dipped them in chartreuse today. You know, I love the smell of garlic, I gotta tell you. I guess fish do too. Yeah, I love the smell of garlic on fish. Like that rainbow trout that I ate the other day with butter and garlic. Off on my brother's suggestion. Even though he suggested I do it for breakfast. I didn't do it for breakfast. I'm not against doing it for breakfast. It just still seems kind of weird. I don't know how well that knot was. Woohoo! Umbrella rig, aka Alabama rig. I definitely understand why it's called an umbrella rig. It looks like an umbrella rig. This is the kind that I happen to have too. If you're looking at the head of it and see how the head is straight. So now we have an X pattern, and the other way is to have the plus pattern. I do know that both of those exist. Don't ask me why, please. So there we go. That center one, I actually bent out the wires a little bit, tried to make them a little more straight. So that center one, the one they normally go for, is now hanging lower in the bottom. And that's where I put the chartreuse dip. Let's see what we got here. Who's interested in seeing a school of bait fish getting eaten? Raise your hand. I'd raise my hand, but I'm reeling right now because I want to see it. Hopefully you watch this at home, whomever you are, and you raise your hand. Chuck that thing pretty far. It is a heavy rig. It's so 5 wires, 5 blades. They're willow blades. They're silver willow blades or chrome. 5 jig heads that are, actually I don't know, let's see, 3/16 of an ounce each, and then you got the main head that is 1/2 an ounce, and then you add the swim baits to it. So that's a lot of weight on this thing. Like, it just hit the bottom right there. I have not caught a fish off of this yet. I did get one bite one time, and woo, that was a good bite. It almost pulled it right out of my hands. I don't think I got a bite, but something was different there. Oh. Hey, hit grass. Alright, cleaning grass off of a crankbait or a lure is not fun. Cleaning grass off of a umbrella rig is definitely something I prefer not having to do. I feel like I just spent 10 minutes trying to clear off the grass, and knowing there's not even a bunch of grass here makes it that much worse. I almost didn't tie this on, actually. I forgot that I brought it with me. It was behind me. And I don't normally dig behind me. I don't have to. But yeah, it's not quite Alabama rig time yet. typically fall where you get the water starts to get cooler but not cold, is where it's nice to pull out. If you want to use the Alabama rig, I strongly suggest that you do so. I just get happy doing it. It's fun. However, I do the majority of my fishing in Rhode Island and Mass, since I live right at the border, and some in Connecticut. I strongly suggest that you find out the regulations on hook limits for your particular state. Connecticut allows 2. Massachusetts allows 2. Rhode Island allows 3. And we're in Rhode Island here, so I have 3. You can still have the whole school going, like all 5 jig heads going, but basically you got to turn, in Rhode Island, 2 of them into dummy ones. So basically just cut off the hooks, so those aren't actually catching fish. The one bite that I got, so it's probably one of those that he actually grabbed. So I don't know what they do to you. I don't know what they do to me here. If I violate those rules, I personally am not going to find out. So do what you will. Tell you what, if you do it and you get caught, tell me what happened. Tell me what they did. I'm kind of curious, man. Most states, I believe, let you use all 5 hooks, or basically you're not limited to the amount of hooks that you get. How did that happen twice? That's weird. All right, there's that. Now we're in a little more open water here. I'm getting ready to turn around. I didn't paddle out far enough. We're facing the way of the boat ramp. We're not now. We're quickly being turned around.